welcome back to another home vlog. It is a Sunday and we've not long been back from Disney. However, when you see this vlog, it would have been about a month since the last home vlog. So welcome back, hello if you're new here, and thank you so much for watching our Disney vlogs if you did watch them. If you're not into that and you're just here for these kind of vlogs, then hello, hope you're all well. It's nice to be back. As I said, it's a Sunday and I have written a little list of errands and things we want to get done today. I'm going to a yoga class. I've got lots of cleaning, tidying, organising and prep to do, ready for another fresh week. And today's video is also very kindly sponsored by HelloFresh, which is perfect timing. We use them all the time and love them, but you know, when it's like starting to get a bit chillier and darker, and having like nice home cooked fresh meals is such a priority for us and we love it. So more on them in a bit. For now, I wanted to start getting ready for the day. I'm in my yoga gear already. I've got a personal training session tomorrow, so I don't want to do anything too intense today. So I thought, go and do yoga, have a nice stretch. I've been at my desk all week editing the vlogs, so I think that'd be really nice to, you know, have a little flow. We need to walk Bonnie as well, somewhere nice today. I like doing like a longer walk on a weekend. We'll see where we're at because we've got quite a lot of tidying and organising to do from the trip still. Like the spare room is absolutely full of stuff. And I need to do my hair again because I've had it like this all week. This is my naturally curly hair after like 3 days. So as you can see, it's been slept on, it's been in a pony, it's been windswept, it's been loved. So we're gonna put this up, put some contact lenses in and wash my face. But if you are new around here, hello and welcome. My name's Brogan. I do home, lifestyle and travel vlogs and I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. I've had lots of new faces around here since the Disney vlogs actually. Oh no, I don't want to wear this scrunchie. That's gonna have to do. It is 9:15 and my yoga class is at 10:15, so I'll need to leave at like 10:45-ish, so yeah, in about an hour. And I don't like to eat breakfast too early, so I'm gonna eat in about 45 minutes or so. But I thought I'd do a little whiz around this room, like let's just break it down, because I've filmed already in here, done the haul. I've started trying to organise bits, but let me just show you. It definitely looks a lot worse than it is. I think just because all the drawers are open, the light is up, Benji's suitcase is in here for some reason. We've got bags on the bed. I put the pins that I bought on my wall. I need to show you this box and some things later. Yeah, it's just a little bit chaotic if I'm honest. So let's see what we can do. Show you how my boards are looking at the moment. So I've got a few new Disneyland ones that have been added to that Disneyland section, and I have some Halloween ones over here that are new. These few here, this is our big special one that we got for doing the tour, so you can go and watch my haul to see all of the new ones. But yeah, I've got a couple of like little additions going on. A little Star Wars section right in the corner over here. Right, so this room is coming together really nicely. It's looking good. I've only got a few more things left on the bed, and then I need to start thinking about getting ready for my yoga class. I need to eat before I exercise, obviously. Before I go and make some breakfast, speaking of meals, I wanted to talk to you quickly about HelloFresh because we are still loving them. We've been using them for years. We're very loyal customers. HelloFresh has been a game changer for us. They are a meal delivery service with pre-portioned fresh ingredients that are delivered straight to your door, where you can have a recipe card that you follow along. I love that the brown bags have everything you need. We put it straight in the fridge and then pull it out with the matching recipe card, and all the ingredients are so lovely. We've had some amazing meals. It's absolutely eliminated the conversations around what we're going to eat, and it keeps us on track. We eat a lot less takeaways. We have lovely fresh meals, and especially as we're getting into winter now, we've got a real mix of meals coming up. In fact, this week we've had some great ones. We had a pasta beef rigatoni. Last night we had a really great sausage meatball sub with chips and coleslaw, and tonight we have a fajita chicken breast wedges meal, which I'm looking forward to. But I love how you can change your meals on the app. There are so many meals to pick from. They have veggie, they have rapid meals that take 20 minutes, they have some street food and steak night and roast. I personally think that HelloFresh is really great value for money, but But in case you haven't tried it yet or you're thinking about it, then I actually have an amazing discount where you can get 60% off your first box and 25% off your next 2 months, plus some free gifts if you use my code Brogan2023. I'll have it linked below, and you can scan this QR code now. All the information, like I said, will be below though, and if you do try it, let me know. Talking all about that food has made me really hungry now, so I'm gonna go and eat my breakfast and show you what I'm having. So for my breakfast this morning, I'm having a couple of little mini pancakes. I'm just gonna warm up with some protein yogurt and some raspberries that I need to eat up. This is one of those ones that you're meant to eat like this, but I've been pouring it on top of my breakfast. I've actually got some peach slices that I haven't eaten. I don't know if it's a bit weird to do this, but I saw it on Instagram and it looked good. So Ben's just gone to walk Bonnie quickly while I finish my breakfast. We are going to take her on a bit of a bigger walk later, but he's just taken around the block while we're out, so she'll just go back to sleep. I'm back from yoga. I desperately want to go and have a bath and just chill for a bit, but I didn't film anything there because we were running late, and I literally walked into the class with my water bottle and my yoga mat at the exact time it was starting. So there was only one space left right in front of the instructor, which is normally the worst place because I just feel so exposed and like everyone's looking at me. But actually, now I've done it, it was kind of the best because I just focused on the instructor in front of me and I didn't really care or look at anyone else. Not like I do normally, but when you're at the back, you can sometimes check other people if you can't quite see or hear the instructor, yoga teacher. But weirdly, when I sat down, the girl that was next to me was actually someone I went to school with, and we hadn't seen each other in like 10 years, which is wild. And we talked a little bit about like what we've been up to and where our siblings are at and where our mums are at and all that jazz. And she introduced me to her partner who was with her as well. As much as it was really lovely to say hello and stuff, it brought up a lot of feelings and emotions for me, like thinking about my time at school, friendships, and how much I've struggled with friendships. I don't think I've talked about that really on here for a long time, and not I'm going to today either, but it did just bring up a lot of feelings for me of what I've struggled with over the last few years. And also when you haven't seen someone in a long time, you automatically remember the times from 10 years ago, and I'm a completely different person really, but then also not a lot has changed. Like, I still make YouTube videos, that's not changed. She's actually an identical twin, and I couldn't tell which twin she was, which really threw me off because I thought I knew them both pretty well. But yeah, once I got talking to her, I realised she was obviously the twin that she said she was. But anyway, it was a really weird interaction for me. I feel like I need to decompress from it now because my brain has been like wired, even though yoga was meant to make me feel more zen. But in terms of an actual exercise, it was good. Benji went on the bike as well for the duration that I was in the studio. So now I'm gonna have a bath. Let me show you what I've got bath wise. I went to Lush and I bought a couple of bath bombs, but one that I picked up is called Lord of Misrule, and they bring it out every Halloween. It's one of my favorite bath bombs. It just smells amazing. Pop it in. And whilst I'm in the bath, I'm going to read my book, which is Red, White and Royal Blue. I want to read the book before I watch the movie. I've had a bath, it was lovely. Read a bit of my book, watched my friend Cherry Wallace's new vlog, and now I'm going to try and set this up and show you my curly hair routine at the moment, what products I'm using. First of all, I've been using the Rehab hair oil. Run some oil through the bottom of my hair. Next product is this. Apparently you can get this in TK Maxx sometimes, but I found it in Superdrug. It's by a brand called Imbue, and it is a curly hair spray, basically. You put it in wet or damp hair. It helps detangle, nourish and revitalize. It's got coconut in it. It's suitable for loads of different hair types. I'm very sensitive to hair products because I have some allergies, so not everything works for me, but this is okay, so that's good. And then I take a tangle teaser and just brush it through. This is when I start letting it go curly. So I need to make a parting. I don't think you're going to be able to see very well against my black jumpsuit, but I start letting the curls form by themselves. And then I use the Kinky Curly Original Curling Custard. I got this on Amazon, saw loads of good reviews for it, and I really like it. It's a very odd gel, but scrunch it through. I can either let it dry naturally or I can use a diffuser, but in a couple of hours, if I just let it dry naturally, then it should form some nice curls. Hello, my gorgeous girl. Yes, hello. Would you like to play? Would you? Should we go and get some toys and play? You are beautiful. You are so beautiful. All right, where's your toys then? I've had my lunch and I wanted to sit down and talk to you quickly about perfumes and my wedding day fragrance. So you'll have to ignore the pile of stuff I have going on here. This is actually things overflow of stuff that's already in here and here for the wedding and our cruise. And I think I might have to start thinking about what I want to put in the suitcase that we send onto the ship. So we can send a case or two or whatever onto the ship for when it leaves Southampton, and then it'll be in our room when we get there in February. But I need to think about what I won't need between sending it to the ship and arriving. And there are quite a few things related to the wedding that I just want to put away and send it off. Does that make sense? So one of them is actually my wedding fragrance. I've been on a bit of a journey with trying to figure out what I wanted because I have not really experimented massively with different fragrances. The one fragrance that I've loved to death is Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. I've had big versions of this. I've had the travel size. I absolutely adore this. I didn't want this to be my wedding day fragrance because I've used and loved and worn it for so many years, for so long. So I've loved that. I've also been a massive Jo Malone fan. I've got a big bottle of this at the moment. This is Wild Bluebell. Then other ones I've just really enjoyed is Floral Street Arizona Bloom. This is beautiful. I love a lot of their fragrances actually. And I've also had Giorgio Armani My Way Intense, a beautiful fragrance. In fact, I have a small version that I loved traveling with too. So you can see I've had quite a mixture of different brands, different fragrances. And when it came to my wedding day, I wanted something completely fresh, completely new. A few of you recommended Penhaligon's as a brand to look at because a lot of people go for My Favorite and Impressa as their wedding day fragrances. They're very popular. In fact, the one that's called My Favorite was completely out of stock when I went to Selfridges a few weeks ago. So we went to Penhaligon's first in Bicester Village. We didn't find one for me, but we found Benji's one. I knew that that was the brand I wanted because I smelled so many of theirs and there were so many that I got a bit overwhelmed and I couldn't quite work out what I liked with the smell of the shop and everything. And so I went back to Selfridges and I went to their stores in London. I smelled a few more and I was umming and ahhing, and some of you might have seen the vlog where I tried their potions and lotions collection. So I got a small box with 5 of the different fragrances in small sample sizes. Anyway, long story short, I finally decided which one I like, and it came in the most beautiful tissue paper that I just had to show you. Look at this gorgeous tissue paper in a box, obviously. And the one I decided is the Balm of Calm from the, oh, it's Potions and Remedies. What was I calling it? Potions and Lotions? Potions and Remedies. So it looks like this. The packaging is amazing. And they actually send you a small sample size so that you can try it and make sure you definitely love it before you unbox it. So I have a small version too, and I've actually just spritzed it on myself because I just wanted to make sure it is definitely it. I don't really like wearing it that much because I want to save it for the wedding day, but I just need to make sure it is it, and I've just smelt it again and it's incredible. It feels very different to my others. It feels very luxury, really special, and on the little card it says that it has lavender, geranium, rum and soft woods, and then a dose of their Penhaligon's Tranquility blend. It just smells so fancy. I absolutely love it. So that's going to be my wedding day fragrance. They also had an autumn offer where you put in the code and you got some freebies in this really lovely little pouch actually, which I'm going to use. So I've got 3 products from their Quercus range, is it? I don't know how you say this. One of their soaps, their lotions and their hand wash. And again, I already smelt these just because I was too impatient, and they smell very much like something you would get in a fancy hotel bathroom is the best way to describe those. So I'm going to look forward to using those. And I also got a tiny little candle. So they're nice little treats, little freebies. And this is called the Comoros Pearl. I didn't even know they did candles. Don't love the smell of it actually, I'm not gonna lie. Always grateful for some freebies. Don't get me wrong, it was expensive. It was £195 for the bottle, which is definitely the most I've ever spent on a perfume. Even my Chanel is normally around £60 to £80 depending on what size I get. I normally get the travel size of this as well, which makes it cheaper, but yeah, I've definitely never spent that much on a perfume before, but not that I have to justify it. It is my wedding day. It's also my 30th birthday. It's a honeymoon. And because I'm not having a makeup artist, I've been buying myself some like nice makeup makeup, and because we're not having a traditional wedding with like a band or bridesmaid dresses or any of that, I felt like I can justify spending a bit more on those little things that are going to make a big difference. And having a fragrance that you associate with that day, remembering it, that association is a big part of it. And I just think it's so lovely. Like, what a luxury thing to be able to unbox on my wedding day. So I'm going to keep it in the box until then. We get married a week into the trip, so then I can use it for the rest of the trip as well. But just smelling it on that sample, oh my gosh. It is absolutely dreamy. I love it. So that is my fragrance. I wanted to just talk to you a bit about that. So I'm going to pop these ones away now, and then we need to carry on tidying up, feed Bonnie, and then take her for an afternoon walk. So we need to decide which suitcase we're going to send onto the ship.
Can you not push it at the top? Yeah, your colourful Roxy one?
You think that's the best option? Have a look. No, I go for the Roxy one.
Okay, we can always fill this, and if it starts getting too full, then change it.
Okay, so we got out my very old Roxy case. If you've been around and you know about this case, then you've been here for a while, because I bought this in 2015 for my Trek America trip, and then I used it in 2017 for Walt Disney World, my first time going as an adult, and then I haven't really used it since because I'm an away suitcase gal now, and I have got 3 for me and Benji has 2, and the plan is I'm going to take all 3 on the plane. So I'm going to send that one on first with all the stuff that I don't want to take with me on the plane. Does that make sense? So anyway, I'm not going to pack it today, but at some point I am going to start filling this with stuff that we can send on to the ship without having to take it to New Zealand with us. So this is quite a good case because it expands out quite a lot, but also I just know I won't want to travel with it. So this is going to stay down here now so I can start filling it up. As you can see, my office has become quite a mess. I don't even know what to say. It's just become piles of stuff. After we came back from the trip, all my tech, receipts, items that need homes, it's just crazy. So I need to sort this out next. So let me show you when it's tidy. Here is how my desk is looking now, much better. The floor is nearly there. I've just got a couple of beauty bits to put away, and it needs a hoover in here, but I've got some recycling to sort out as well, but it is looking much nicer. Love it. I've just been doing a little bit of work. I've got so much going on at the moment. We have got a fairly quiet week next week, but then the week after, which would have already passed when you see this, we are doing a staycation, which I'm really excited about, like I said earlier. I also need to go to London the day before the staycation and stay the night, and we need to go to London the day after the staycation and stay the night. So 2 London trips either side of a trip we already had booked, which is kind of chaotic. So I've been having to logistically work out trains, hotels, and all sorts of stuff, which is taking up a lot of my brain power and space. So I think I'm ready to go out for a walk now. I'm going to find out if Benji's ready. He's been tidying up too. I'll show you what he's been doing. I know you couldn't really appreciate the before, but he has cleaned all the sinks and tidied the bathroom. He has put away all of our clothes that were in baskets around the side of the bed. And I'm at that point now where I've got half of my summer clothes and I'm bringing in some winter stuff now, which means that I need to do a wardrobe change out. Now we're in October. The thing is I don't want to put away all these summer clothes because I'm going to need them shortly. So I think I need to find a solution where I put away stuff that is for the cruise, put it under the bed. Some stuff I can wear with tights and stuff, but yeah, I need to have a little look at this.
We've had a very busy day today, haven't we?
Yeah, you haven't been on camera yet today.
I've been cleaning.
You've been busy. Cleaning, I've been cleaning, yeah.
Literally since the gym, we've had lunch, had a bath, and then we've both been cleaning.
It's been a proper reset day, hasn't it?
Yeah, a really good one. I cleaned your shoes.
These are my old running trainers.
How old are they? A couple of years old?
Yeah, they're
But they were filthy, like filthy, because obviously you just walk the dog in them and all sorts. So, ta-da!
I've obviously got my new Adidas white ones now, but I'm going to keep these just for...
Well, you wear them for rainbows as well, don't you?
I do, yeah.
So,
thank you.
That's one task of the day done.
Now we're doing what?
Going to walk Bon Bon, going down to the beach. Not really that lovely weather, but it's not raining. Bonnie doesn't walk in the rain, and I can't say I blame her either. I've been watching the Ryder Cup as well on my iPad. I've been walking around like a proper iPad kid today.
Is that golf?
Golf, yeah. And we've just won, so I'm a happy boy.
So we have come down to Sandbanks Beach. We've vlogged here many times before. It's only like 15-20 minutes drive for us, and it's one of the nicest beaches in the area, and it's dog friendly.
Is it the second best beach in Europe?
It's one of, I think, yeah. Yeah, it's won loads of awards and stuff. It's beautiful. I wish you could smell this right now. It is proper sea air, but not like that horrible icky seaweed smell. It's like fresh sea salty smell. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. And Bonnie is loving it. She loves the beach. Don't you, Puppet? This beach is actually a bit of a special one to us because the day that we actually went and picked up Bonnie, we came down here and did a 5 AM sunrise walk, and it was absolutely dead quiet.
It was so spontaneous, wasn't it?
It was gorgeous, it was amazing. But that was the day that we got Bonnie. So when we come down here and she runs along here, we always think about that, don't we? I think the cafe is open.
Ooh, with hot chocolate.
I would like a hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Got a little cafe here.
Oh, sausage rolls as well.
No, we're having dinner. Oh, with your ice cream too. Benji didn't want a drink, so just me. But it's very nice. Hot chocolate. Oh, you want something?
Yeah, not now.
Okay.
Oh, I like it when it's a lukewarm hot chocolate. Or lukewarm chocolate.
It's really nice.
Good.
It's really nice.
That is ideal.
Bonnie is absolutely panting, if you can hear that in the background, but we were just saying the other day that Benji has just passed the 6-month mark since surgery.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely flown by.
Absolutely flown by.
But I feel like we've achieved so much since as well. Mm-hmm. Like we've done a cruise, we've done a Disney trip. I've hit loads of like personal physical milestones of getting back into golf, a kilometre swim 3 to 4 times a week. This week I did my first proper gym session, so that was really good. Just another thing that I can tick off that I've done.
You're sleeping better, you're eating better, you're drinking less energy drinks.
Well, next to none really.
You don't need them anymore.
No, just to kind of stay, because before with the fatigue and that, I just couldn't stay awake for a full day. Like I was exhausted.
Yeah.
But from the smallest things. Yeah, it's going really well. I never thought I'd be at this point 6 months out, and
I didn't think you would be either.
Couldn't have done it without your help. And
aww.
Yeah, we're smashing it.
Been a good team, yeah.
We
have been. And before you know it, we'll be on our big cruise. Like, it's coming around so fast.
This also means then that it's less than 6 months to your birthday.
Yeah, 6 months to my birthday, 5 months till our wedding day.
It's a month to my birthday.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, you're nearly your birthday. And
I'm only 29, so obviously unlike you that's nearly 30, I'm only a spring chicken.
Oh, we have 6 months between us and I'm first. What are we going to do for your birthday this year? Because we haven't got any plans. Last year we were in the Caribbean on a cruise, which was pretty epic. I don't think I can top that.
I'm quite happy just doing a chilled one, to be honest.
A quiet one?
Yeah.
I mean, my birthday was spent outside of the hospital waiting for the call to say you were awake.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do for my birthday? I survived open heart surgery for your birthday, so I don't know how you're going to top that.
My birthday was a write-off this year. I don't know what we can do for you, actually, because next year's the 30th, so I feel like we'll do bigger celebrations next year. And because we have big trips coming up, yeah, we'll keep it low-key. We've got a busy week. I'm in London, actually, the week before. So anyway, Bonnie's ready to go home and have a sleep, I think. Ooh, this smells good. It does smell like fajitas.
Good, I'm glad. These wedges, I think, might be one of the best ones I've done made yet.
Ooh.
I've made yet.
I'm excited for this, thank you so much.
No worries.
And are we watching Modern Family with it?
Yeah.
Good. This little one thinks she's getting some.
Not a chance. We never feed her from that. She never gets human food, so I don't know why she always waits.
She sometimes gets the odd bit of chicken or cheese, but not really.
Yeah, maybe it's just for dropsies. We do sometimes pay the cheese tax, don't we?
Here we go. Here's the finished dinner. So we've got the wedges, the chicken, peppers, sour cream and cheese. Oh, so perfect. Exactly what I want on a Sunday night. Love it. So we're going to have this in the lounge. I'll let you know what we think. Dinner was so good with the peppers and the cheese and the sour cream.
It's really good. And those wedges in the air fryer, bangers.
Yeah, we do all the air fry, all the chips in the air fryer, the ones, the meals. But we've got our first mince pies of the season.
I'm very excited.
I was really craving one, so that's what we're having as our little pudding, watching Mon Family, and then I'm going to have a catch up with my friend Adam in the next sort of half an hour or so. And you're going to play FIFA?
Fine if I have to.
It is now 9:45 and I've just finished my catch-up call with my friend Adam. It was very nice. He's been up to lots of different things and so have I, and we talked all things Disney. Loved it. So now I'm going to go and... Oh, I've got a piece of hair in my mouth. Now I'm going to go and brush my teeth, do my skincare and get into bed and read for like 15 minutes, half an hour. I like to read before bed just to sort of wind down. I have done my skincare, my teeth, and I have filled up my new Awala water bottle if you watch the Disney haul. The next video you're going to see will be from our Disney 100 day with Adam and Gary. So if you are Disney fans and you're still wanting a bit more Disney fix, then we'll have that video for you on Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. So yeah, make sure you stick around. Thank you so much for all your love and support on the Disney vlogs. We have had an overwhelming amount of support. So many people loved them. I think just seeing Benj and I in Disney has been a highlight for people, just seeing how we do our trip and sharing our experience. So thank you for watching, supporting, commenting, liking, and everything that you do to make these trips happen for us. We really, really appreciate it. So have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye.